for the critical semi-finals. Welcome back, Mike. Oh, what a mouth-watering game this offers up for us. Really looking forward to this men's semi-final. Korea, traditionally top 3 powerhouse of Asian rugby in both 15s and 7s against obviously the consistent number 1s in Asian rugby, Japan. Be a real good matchup.
Yeah, Korea with a great victory over the Philippines this morning, 29-12. Japan, well, they had their moments before they beat the People's Republic of China in 1907. Really just lucky with the power and poise of Lemeki, creating those 3 tries in conjunction with Chopa, sorry.
And Tim Baker of Hong Kong taking charge of this game, so it'll be great to see Tim in the middle as well.
It's a nice high-hanging kick. Japan in their blue strip for the first time this tournament. Korea sticking with the white. Kim Jong-min takes the contact. Good competition at the breakdown though from Goto. Here's Jang, who's proven to be a real handful on the extremes of the field. Here's Han Kong-kyu. He gets it to Kim Kyun-young, and well, what a flyer this man is. Kim Jong-min, and he's got the pace to go over too. Oh, and he loves the spectacular dive. 5 points for the try, 9 points for the dive.
Great try by Jin Ka-min, fantastic play by Korea. What a game we've got on our hands here. Just up another level, just done the 2 semi-finals of the plate, but this competition now is just about to reach new heights.
They're really using the whole width of the field there, Korea, to stretch the Japanese defence, and having that big ball runner in Han Kong-kyu in the middle of the field, just creating some uncertainty, allowed Kim Jong-min the room he needed to go over for the initial try in this match.
It'll be interesting to see, Mike, how Japan react now. They've got some young university players in this squad. They're trying to build the depth of their squad with the world.
Beautiful kick there from Oh Yun-kyun. And that may count later as well. He knew it was an important kick. He took his time over it. 7-0, as you say, young players in the squad. With
the World Series, I like they've brought a young squad to the Asian Series, and interesting to see how they react now to that early score by Korea.
Good work under the ball there from Goto, 24-year-old from Honda Heat. He's got one of his teammates in the Korean team, Yang Jung-hyun. I'm sure we'll see him on soon. Interesting, the starting lineup that Korea have gone with, playing Kim Nam-wook in midfield, going with Kim Kyun-hyun as well in the pack. Probably 2 players that didn't start out in the leading teams, and Lemeki decides to muscle up, but he met the wrong man in Jang Seong-min, the 22-year-old, equal to the occasion. Kato takes the contact. Oh. Bit of judo going on there, as well as some rugby from Korea. Of course, Korea always get up for this game against Japan. Lemeki getting into the thick of it, trying to help his forward pack out. A good run from Goto. Changed direction, and he pushed them into the midfield here, but no, there's a little knock on the contact. It's really fierce stuff at the breakdown, and Korea come away with it. Oh Yun-hyun gives the ball to Han Kong-kyu, and every chance they get to smash each other to smithereens they're taking at the moment.
It's vicious out there, it's different.
Oh, there's Kim Kyun-hyun, this rapid improver, yeah, just showed his naivety there, kicking the ball, giving it away. This is Matsui, the young 19-year-old pace machine. Kim Jong-min has given up on that one. He doesn't want to let him under the post, though he has. Oh, that's could be an interesting moment in terms of the match there from Kim Jong-min. He'd given up the try and was just cutting the angle down, but Matsui, my word, he's got some pace, the young 19-year-old.
Yeah, and that's what Japan bring through, these young kids that are in a varsity, a university system in Japan. They can pluck them out of masses of player base, and yeah, a real good prospect and sharp guy. Watch him over the last couple of games.
Oh, yeah, we've seen some brilliant young players coming from Japan in the last couple of years. Fujita, Fukuoka, all making their debuts at 18, 19 years old, and my word, pace is not an issue on the outside here for Matsui. who just months ago played the IRB Junior World Trophy here in Hong Kong. Finds himself back, one of his favourite hunting grounds by the looks of it. Likes the artificial pitch.
Certainly a great surface for wingers and speedsters. But again, what you're seeing in this game already, Mike, is the difference in physicality of these teams. That they are smashing.
Oh, what a brilliant kickoff. Matsui again in play. Oh, brilliant claim of the ball. What courage there. And he's held on for a bit too long though, I think. So Japan get possession back, and the referee allowing play to flow here. As we heard from Hugh Watkins, the national
a bit of a mess
manager.
now.
Let the game breathe, so nice play of advantage there. Baker. That was a brilliant piece of play from Korea though, just scorching down on the ball.
Superb body on the line, commitment, diving down, putting his no fear, no fear of injuries. Fantastic play.
And I mean scorching, literally die probably, with some nasty burns on his skin there after sliding across the artificial turf. Young Yun Hyun will put this ball in. 7 points all tied up. What drama here at the Hong Kong Football Club, the Cup semi-finals. Kim Nam-wook breaks the line, gets it back to Young. He's looking for space, but he runs away from his support. Kim Kyun-yoon. Oh Yun-hyun to Han Kong-kyu. Oh, and the runner was in front of him, but he made a nice little pass there from Han. Gave it to Kim Kyun-hyun, and this is Kim Jong-min. Building nicely here for Korea, just broke down slightly. Oh, Hyun-hyun. Oh, he's broken the tackle. Gives an inside ball to Kim Jong-min, and he's flipped it up.
Superb play.
Beautiful play
Fantastic
from Korea.
sevens try.
And wow, what a startling try from Korea. 70-metre move.
Fantastic, mate. We've just seen another level of sevens rugby now. It tends to be like this in the Asian series. You start off sleepy on day one with dominant teams, but when you come down to the quarters and semi-finals, particularly semi-finals, we start to see world-class sevens being played.
So good to see too, Korea. They had a disappointing season in their terms last year. But they're certainly back on track now with the Asian Games looming.
Certainly look that way. They've brought some new and fresh faces, a few older, more experienced players in the squad as well.
So just 10 seconds left of this half. I'm not sure if we'll get more play, but Korea are out to 14 points to 7. Let's see the replay here of the try. Oh Yun-hyu throwing a miraculous ball, and Kim Jong-min off the ground.
High risk, high rewards, Mike. You know, fantastic offloading in the contact area, and some of those passes were high risk, but had to be done. And high risk, high rewards, and a lovely try under the post, and a 14-7 lead as we head towards half time.
Close this out. Unusual, they perhaps didn't kick deep to hem them in. Here's Topa. He's made his way on the field and busting straight up. Yeah, look at the strength, and he's given it to Goto. Bit of a high tackle there from Han Kong-kyu, who's known for his aggression. And Japan fanning out to the right. Took the tackle, Hano. Good physical play here from Japan too. They're backed up nicely. Topa again featuring. Hano out to the wing, Matsui. He really backs his pace, this man, and why not? Although good defence. And Kim Nam-wook, he stretched and saved a certain try. It looked like Matsui was going to glide around the outside. And he was struggling with cramp before Kim Nam-wook, but put the pain aside to make a try-saving tackle. Half-time whistle blows, 14-7 to Korea.
What a great game of sevens rugby, Mike, we're seeing. And I've got to say as well, I've got to mention him, the man in the middle, Tim Baker, a very experienced referee down in New Zealand. I think he's adding to it. I don't know if you've noticed, but he's played advantage. He's let the game flow. He hasn't blown on the first defence, and that was a classic situation where there was a potential penalty back on the halfway line, but he let the game flow, and as a result, you know, Japan nearly scored in the corner. But I think he's making this game. It's great to see this kind of refereeing in the Asian series.
So you would have been delighted with the performance of your women earlier on, Dai, with the victory over Japan.
Yeah, certainly, Mike, it's worth mentioning. Congratulations to Anna and the girls. It was a tough day for them yesterday. They didn't perform. They didn't function. They addressed some of the issues overnight, and certainly, you know, the nemesis has always been China, or China or Japan. And indeed, not many people will know this, but it's the first final that the girls have ever reached. So I hope they don't think they've achieved what they came here to do, which is celebrate just being in the final. They now have to perform against China, but fantastic achievement. Never made a final in the history of the ladies sevens, including things like the Asian Games. So fantastic achievement in front of our home crowd later today.
Well, we saw a glimmer of hope yesterday when they played China in the semi-final. Certainly that second half of the match, they outplayed China and held the points differential they needed.
Yeah, certainly they played, and that was what Anna worked on last night. They probably committed 4 minutes of good rugby yesterday, and they won't mind me saying that, and that was in the last 4 minutes of the China game, and did get us into the semi-final and give us an opportunity to beat Japan, to take us to our first cup final. So fantastic time.
Japan assisted by Roger Randall this weekend, the ex-Super Rugby player from the Waikato Chiefs, and I believe some time in Wellington as well. So Korea restart the second half, 7 points ahead of Japan, pinning Japan close to the sideline here. Lameki getting the ball under pressure, and here's Topa. What's he got in store? I'm sure he'll fancy his chances here, and he's got Jung, and Jung's a very strong young man, 22-year-old, and he's managed to help strip the ball from Japan here. So here's a new man, some new blood on for Korea. Yoon Tae-il. Oh, and just blowing over the top off their feet there, Jung.
They're frustrating and harsh penalties to give away as a coach, correct decision by the referee Tim Baker, but really frustrating as a coach when you're in attack.
Here's Lameki at first receiver. Watch for something here from the special one. Oh, he's given a lovely inside ball to Hano. Goes to Goto, and Goto continues on with it. Scramble for the line now. Brilliant defense.
Great defense again by the Koreans.
It's Young-hoon who puts his 35-year-old body on the line, quickly gets it into to Oh Yoon-gyu. Great counter-attack here, positive play from Korea. Although the ball's fallen to Lameki. Matsui back and forth here. It's Topa who's going to be hard to stop. 2 men on him, so 3 men committed to the breakdown for Korea. Must be gaps for Japan. They're all loaded on the right here. Lameki ducks inside, loses the ball. Well, seeing some cracks in the armour there of Lameki, although there's a penalty here for Japan. Topa, and he'll back himself to smash over the line, and why not when you're built like that?
Yeah, the pressure had to come, Mike. It was fantastic. I think where Korea again showing a little bit of naivety, they had a chance to slow the game down in this corner, having recovered what was a potential try with a line out, and they've taken a quick one and frantic with players behind the lip ball, and Japan are always going to put you under pressure in that situation.
Well, here's a little card being played by Korea. The young flyer Jong Yong-sik is on now. He's been mysteriously absent for most of the last couple of games for Korea, so maybe this pace on the outside will spark something. So it's all tied up again, and we've got 4.5 minutes left to play. And you, as a Hong Kong supporter, will be grinning about this dramatic matchup, Di. It'll take a lot out of them.
Yeah, it does, but I think at this level of the game, all these athletes on the field now, including our players, we're all full time, so with 2 and 3 hour recovery periods, it shouldn't be affecting. This is only 4th game of the weekend. So
Soniyama's on, and nice kick-off, but again, a good clean catch from Korea. Oh, to Kim Nam-wook. Throws the ball. Here he is, Jong Yong-sik. Can they cover him? He's got real pace, and always underestimated. And I don't like to say I told you so, but there you are, Jong Yong-sik.
But he did tell us so, guys. He did tell us so.
He really is a flyer. He's actually talking to Lee Smith, the IRB technical advisor. He's compared him to Christian Cullen, the way he just glides over the ground. And those skinny little chicken legs can create some real pace.
I'd love to have a few skinny little chicken legs in Hong Kong if he can run like that. It was a fantastic try. Brilliant. You predicted it when he was brought on, Mike, 2 minutes before, and influence on the game. But the problem is we got Koreans celebrating, and 3 minutes to go on the clock.
Yes.
long way to go in this game, particularly against a quality outfit like Japan.
Another super sub coming on for Korea, Kim Won-young, IRB MVP back in 2009, 2010 at a few legs, so he'll be a wise old head to rely on in the last couple of minutes as old, who's played every minute of every game so far for Korea.
Great
brilliant competition in the air from Yoon Tae-il. He's really added too. That's one thing about Korea, they've added off the bench since they've come on these subs. Here they are again. Oh Yoon-hyun just stops, collects. Now he's run out of support. The Japanese player, was he the tackler? Referee says yes, I think. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Korea play on. And outside this time it's Yoon Tae-il. 3 meters away from the line, and the assistant referee's got his flag up. So we'll play the line out, defensive line out here for Japan. They've taken it quickly. Topa, desperation, 2 minutes on the clock. Slowing it down now through Goto. He's a little isolated.
Oh, great turnover.
Yeah, and Korea get it in.
Fantastic.
Kim Hyun-soo, the dynamic loose forward. So again, another man off the bench, and Korea playing with their 12-man squad brilliantly.
Fantastic refereeing, letting the game flow. Allowed Japan, you can see them morning, allowed Japan to take the quick line out inside their in-goal area, Mike, and now they're complaining about the turnover at the contact area. Fantastic refereeing.
That was a split second required there for Goto. Just got himself isolated, and Korea are onto it. Fraction of a second. Oh Yoon-hyun has got his thumbs up. He likes that kick. So 14-point gulf now between Korea and Japan.
I think that's probably the critical score. If you've got any sense, they'll take their time now. We're just coming into the last minute. I'd be very surprised if Japan can score twice now in the dying minute.
Oh, with another kickoff, just pinning Japan up against. Gone too far this one. Free kick. Japan, that's not what they wanted. 50 seconds left, so Japan need to score off this play, then rush back. It's Ishizuka, new man on, Lemeki, who's really been nullified in this game. Korea have done a very great job at making sure he hasn't played a part in this game. Here's the new man, Ishizuka, to the 22 now. Oh, Korea have to be careful here. Don't know what Kim Hyun-soo was thinking there.
As the clock's winding down, 20 seconds on the clock, even a score now, I think.
Well, Lemeki's through this time, but is it too late for Japan? He'll come back and take the conversion. 10 seconds left on the clock.
Time to kick. Interesting decision here, whether they kick again.
Well, they are Houdini artists, aren't they, Japan? They've done it a few times in the last year or two. Managed to escape almost impossible situations. So Korea just need to regain possession. It's up in the air and Japan will compete here. Brilliant from Korea, he's taken it well. Just the ball's a touch.
There's the touch. Oh, it's a great win by Korea, fantastic.
And the referee consults his watch and blows full time. Great performance of Boyle over here at the Hong Kong Football Club. Korea take out the victory over Japan.
Fantastic win. It was always on the cards. Korea building yesterday. Fantastic win for the Koreans. They're back at the top table in Asian rugby. And indeed, when was the last time Japan lost in a semi-final? I would have to say the same as the next game up. When was the last time Hong Kong lost in a semi-final? So maybe there's surprises along the way in the next game as well.
Next game, Hong Kong versus... Huh? Oh no.